Game number 76, the last one on the docket here for these two clubs and, of course, the American Hockey League. Let's have a look first at our Illinois Bone and Joint Institute. Starters and scratches, the right choice. Anton Rodin just talked about him. He was on the left side. Timmy Miller on the right. Antoine Roussel in the middle. On defense, Brian Perriton, Jordan Henry, and Joe Cannata gets his first professional start in the net. Scratches tonight, Brad Hunt, Nolan Baumgartner, Kevin Connaughton, Andrew Gordon, Mike Duco, Darren Hadar, Stefan Schneider, and Matt Climby.
Our Allstate goaltender matchup, shot class. Get more, call Allstate, Chicago's own good hands. A pair of netminders making their pro debuts. Joe Cannata for the Wolves out of the NCAA program at Merrimack College. And Jordan Binnington will get the call for Peoria. He is out of the OHL Owen Sound attack. Ashka tried to put it out in front. Cut off by Sauvé. Strong stick by Sauvé out in front. And the Wolves get it out.
That's why it's very important, quite honestly, for the Wolves to continue to play hard and do all the little things that will carry on.
Shot got through, and there's Cannata making a stop. After most of the action's been in the other end. Hashka lets it go. Cannata, big save and the rebound. Comes right out to center.
Yeah, nice right pad save. I think it carried off Mark Matheson in front of the net. Nice to see him back after a couple of games away to get rested.
Yeah. Blocked a lot of shots. None more than Nolan Baumgartner, who's still nursing a couple minor injuries. Should be good to go for the postseason. Goal off ice. Power play over. 2 shots for Peoria. Jensen cutting across the slot. Back and shot. He scores! His second of the season. And it's 1-0 Chicago.
A terrific move. Defensively, I was just talking about this on the power play that the Rivermen had. They're just standing around. They virtually do the same thing here on this rush as the Wolves move in. Kevin Dole penetrates his zone, drops it back. Jensen with a nice cut back into the middle of the ice. Not much of an effort. His backhander, it looks like it touches the glove hand of Binnington, but has enough steam on it to go through the glove. And maybe a little bit of a Fairchild redirect in front of that, too. So a big goal for Jensen, who's been awfully good. I really like the way he plays the game. And a nice 1-0 lead for the Wolves. The Wolves will go to a power play. Let's have a look at the Beaner. I think I'm not going to know. But Joe had one going right off his head.
Skate 4-on-4, and then the Wolves will now get their second Galaxy home remodeling power play. Goal! Before the power play started with a great shot. And that was stopped by Binnington.
Coming off the post, there was a little bit of a gap, I think, in some room for Dole.
Kolasek holds his own man carry. One time off the post. Rebound. Jensen's got 2. A power play goal for the Wolves. Jensen's third pro goal, second of the afternoon. It's just like being back in the Ontario Hockey League as Owen Sound battling there.
The Great Dane. Good hard work in the corner. That's what it's all about. Getting that extra man in there. Dole worked hard. In fact, Evans is the culprit. He had control of that puck. I'm not sure why he went up the middle of the ice. You eventually see the shot, the big rebound. The Kolasek across the one-timer. Zach Crowder with a shot. Off the pipe it ends up being. And Jensen able to throw it home. But quite honestly, if you look at that play again, Brandon Evans got control of that puck. The Rivermen did a nice job of winning the puck. And I'm not sure why he didn't take that puck and go around the net to the opposite side and just use the glass and get it out. He tried to go up the middle, and it was redirected and kept alive by Palaszczuk.
Henry ties up his man. Parent trying to help out. Puck is with Peluso. And a nice board battle won there by Miller. He clears.
Yep, love those little things to me. Another good decision in that part. So a couple of different situations in his own zone that Miller's been very strong with. Oh, here we go.
Poked away by Miller, and he has a chance. Down a man, shorthanded, shoots, and a stop. Rebound, Miller scores! It'll be an even strength goal as Davies is on the ice, but Tim Miller lights the lamp for the 19th time this year.
And Timmy's just got to do it his way. You know, he's got to break away, and he shoots it right at the goaltender, and then he has to go behind the goal line and stuff it in. Huh? Good play, I mentioned. Really a strong penalty kill. He strips the puck away, moves all the way, and there's the initial shot. It lays there. He's behind the net. He pokes it in. So David Shields loses control of it. Miller takes advantage. The initial shot stopped. The rebound comes out. Look at the legs of Miller. And he just gets enough of that puck to send it in. for the third one of the game for the Wolves.
So the Wolves now 4 for 4 on the penalty kill. They lead 3-0 on the Miller goal. Reaching in to take the loose puck was McCran. Cleared out. Nesbitt will play it across the line. 2-on-1. Pass open. And Hensick scores.
I believe that is the truth.
37 shots and one finally gets past the youngster Joe Cannata.
Yeah, right in the middle of the net, came up quickly, and it was kind of one of those situations where not everybody knew it was in. It happened so quickly. And you mentioned this guy, he hasn't done very much, and you don't see him very much, but when you give him some time, oh boy, that's off the middle bar, I guess.
They're talking about it actually right now, the two referees.
Well, let's have another look, because it's very difficult to see it happen so quickly. That's the pipe. That is not in. That is not in the net. That's the left post, baby. Wow. I thought it was on the ice, to be honest with you. I thought it hit the back bar on the ice.
They're going to talk with the goal judge.
The light did go on. By the way, you know, we're watching this play, and this hits the post. There's no doubt it's not a goal. San Antonio has won 1-0 over Oklahoma City. Game is over, so that would mean, I guess, that the Wolves will play San Antonio in the first round. Everybody's looking. Even the Rivermen have seen it now.
Yeah.
And they're still celebrating like they got the goal.
A.J. Hensick, who was once vested, now pointing to the scoreboard as he makes his way to the bench. It's a brand new, beautiful scoreboard, a clear picture.
A little too high.
And
well, this is definitely not in.
Not in. And Joe Cannata hopefully will get the call in his favor the right way. Been so sharp stopping that 36 shots. The 37th shot is off the post. They're on with the goal judge right now.
The goal judge has the luxury of watching the video replays and sees that it's not in. So I don't know which way you go then after watching it in black and white.
A single no goal.
Yeah, absolutely.
And now Jared Bender is going to have a legitimate beef here because the goal light did go on.
I agree. But watching out for goaltender, that's out of Washington sitting, and he's played a couple of nice games for the Wolves this weekend.
Power play sets up for Peoria. Off the post, and this one is in. The 37th shot off the post this time will count. And Peoria on the power play makes it a 3-1 game.
Fairchild just wrist one through traffic, and this actually hits the same post and comes out and hits the goaltender, Cannata, in the back of the leg or the back of the butt. We'll see it here on the replay. It's not in initially. Hits the post and back and hits the foot of the right leg and goes back into the net with just the mere pressure of the puck hitting the leg. So the wrister initially hits the pipe, does not go in, but hits the back leg of Joe Cannata and then enters the net on the power play. Quick marker off a face-off win.
Cracknell will play it off. Shot hit the traffic and ends up in the stands. And it's kind of interesting, Billy. The 5 teams the Wolves could have played going into the day, the Wolves had winning records against everyone except for San Antonio, who swept the 4-game series.
I'm not sure if we said this on the air, but I said it to you when we were in San Antonio. I said I really felt we were coming back to San Antonio to play them for some reason. Maybe because I love the city, but that will be the case. And you know what? Sometimes that's a good thing. I think when you're playing a team that's maybe had the upper hand, and they do have a very good goaltender. Certainly he is been the difference for San Antonio.
A shot by Cracknell. It's a 1-goal game.
6:20 remaining, so right back in it now. Bulls getting a little sloppier in their zone, not moving the feet, not making sure it gets out. Turnover, and Adam Cracknell, you were just talking about how he's played a very strong game. He's not stopped in this one. There's the block. I think it's Jensen that moves out, makes a good block where the puck lays below him, and it's picked up by Cracknell, and nobody challenges. He's in the slot between the rings. Bit of a screen maybe by Sauve in front. Far side shot underneath the blocker to make it 3-2.
6:21, you touched on it remaining. Again, Peoria was playing pretty loose the first period. The Wolves have kind of matched that looseness here in the third.
Yeah, just give them a little bit of a...
Pennington halfway towards the net. Or to the bench, rather, I mean.
leaving the net. The Wolves chip it off the glass out to center. Picked up by Jensen. He's got 2 on the night. A hat-trick! As he buries it into the empty net, the 19-year-old with 3 on the afternoon, and here come the Hats.
And watching Adam Cracknell, he's actually picking up the puck to give it a man carry. He was going to give it to Jensen. Recognizing that that was the case. There'll be a few Hats out here. We're actually talking about this today. Jeep, our sound technician up here with us. And where the name hat-trick was evolved. I believe you had mentioned it was in Detroit. It was a Chicago player who went in to buy a hat, and the guy said to him, well, these are expensive hats, but if you score 3 goals tonight, I believe, at the Olympia, I'll give you one.
Oh, wow.
I guess that's where it came from. I did not know that. Unless he's just pulling my leg. Thanks, Jeep, on that story.
Yeah, good one. It's octopi and hats.
Yeah.
They like to throw things in Detroit.
They do. Fits.
So 4-2 now for the Wolves. You talked about some players patting their stance. It's Nicklas Jensen.
Yeah.
He went from 1 goal in 5 games to now 4 goals in 6 games. 3 on the afternoon, a strong finish. The 19-year-old out in front. Nigro wheels it just wide. And now able to cover up is Cannata.
After that, boards quickly out to the side of the post, and that deserves a little smile. Nicklas Jensen, I was just reading an article. They were very impressed with his camp this year and how he played and performed, but still a very young individual. Obviously goes back to junior, but they did like his size and his competitiveness, so bright future.
Yeah, before he played in the Ontario Hockey League, he actually played in the Denmark Elite League. As Miller comes up now, he's looking for 20. This backhand shot broken up, but pretty good experience as a 17-year-old playing truly with men in a pro league. And he's looked good with the Wolves. And congratulations go out to Joe Cannata. His first start, and he picks up the win, stopping 38. A 4-2 Chicago Wolves victory. And they will come out to congratulate the 22-year-old who will be playing in the American Hockey League next year.